Hey, it's Tom
And Tim.
from the Plain White Tees. You're watching us on AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Tom and Tim from Plain White Tees.
What's up?
Hey.
Welcome, how are you guys doing?
Doing really good. It's cold here.
You were just saying how you're walking
I
about
know.
a little bit.
I didn't bring a winter jacket. I'm an idiot. I just have a little hoodie. So walking over here from the hotel was a nightmare. But
Well, we went from California, and we end in sunny Florida with like a freezer box in the middle up here in Canada.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it. It's only one of the coldest days of the year so far.
Yeah, but we're inside now, so
Yeah,
it's
so it's
okay.
all good.
We're good. We're gonna live.
We're now playing a couple of shows with Simple Plan. How's everything been going over on that front?
Awesome. We love those guys. We toured with them forever ago, like 12 years ago or something in the States. And we've been bros ever since. They're amazing, amazing guys. So yeah, to hang out with them in their homeland is pretty awesome. Yeah.
You sent out a couple of tweets about how you were so excited to play at the Cave the other night.
Yeah.
In California. You guys just seem
do you
pretty...
know what that is?
No,
or
I had to look it up, and it looks
It was-
really cool and intimate. And
Yeah, we had never been there, but we'd heard it's this, just really intimate venue. It's in Big Bear, California, which is kind of like up in the mountains of
It's a
California.
little ski town. Kind
Yeah. So yeah, we were excited about it because we heard a lot of good things, and the venue actually was really awesome, and the crowd was insane. It was a really fun show.
It's the total opposite of this type of thing where you're on a huge stage
Yeah, like the
and you
arena
look
type
out and it's like
shows.
a mass of people. This is like, even though it was snow-covered like ground outside, it was like melting hot in the venue. You kind of get up in everybody's face and sweat your ass off. So
Yeah, it was
fun.
It was awesome.
After playing shows for years, it's kind of cool that you can still stumble across things you've never seen before. Like, that must have been one of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was great. It felt kind of like playing a show like back in the day, like just that small tightness was really cool.
When the band first started, you would attend tons of shows together at the Metro in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
So what do you remember being some of the first shows that you went to as fans? Not just at the Metro, but just in general.
Sure. Well, I do remember the first show ever at the Metro in Chicago was Weezer on their Blue album. Probably one of the first times they ever came through Chicago.
Wow.
And I remember they started the first chord, and everybody was tight, cramped in there. First chord, I was like lifted up, just off my, not even like up too high, but just a little off my feet, and I was just kind of swaying
Wow.
around with the crowd.
That's
It
only
was-
happened to me a couple of times at shows. Like, that's a
it
really
was
rare quality.
Crazy, yeah, but hell of a way to break in the Metro for sure.
And the Pumpkins for you, probably, right?
Pumpkins, yeah, they were great I saw them at the Metro as well, Smashing Pumpkins, which was amazing. On Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, which is like one of my favorite albums. So, yeah, a lot of good shows came through Chicago.
Awesome. How
Got
about
lucky.
yourself?
I didn't grow up in Chicago, but I was really into punk rock back in the day, and we had a little club called the Living Room in Santa Barbara, and so it was like Face to Face and Strung Out and Good Riddance, a bunch of like, I don't know what you would call those bands, but straightforward punk rock, I guess. And that was like the highlight of my high school years was getting out of school on Friday, going out there. I skateboarded all the time, and they had a small skate park set up where everybody could skate all night long, and then the bands would come in,
Wow.
watch shows, and flirt with girls. It was awesome. Pretty much like once you got your driver's license, that's where you were. So it was a good little scene, and my bands that I grew up playing in played there after we got our stuff together, So
You've obviously played lots of shows together, and it sounds like you've attended quite a few, but is there anyone that you'd still love to see live that you've yet to? Who's on that list?
we were talking about this before.
Yeah, a little bit briefly.
I'm going to see Tom Petty in a couple months, maybe next month actually,
Yeah.
in Austin. He's been one of my favorite artists for a long time. Never seen him play. So before he retires, I will see him.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Tom Petty. I don't think I've ever seen him. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, we've seen a lot of really great shows. I don't know. I can't think of a band that I haven't seen yet that I want to.
Anyone you really would like to see again?
You know what? I'm excited to see The Weeknd, actually,
Okay.
from Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's touring through the States this summer, so I'm going to try to see him.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, on the music front, American Nights came out a couple years back, and that was your most collaborative record that you've released to date. So for the forthcoming tunes, are there any plans to kind of keep that same method on the things that are coming up?
A little bit, yeah. Interestingly enough, we're going to put out a song in the next month or so.
Okay.
We shot a video and everything. It's called Land of the Living. And that song was actually written by Dave, our guitar player, and Mike, our bass player, who have never collaborated before. And Dave actually sings in the verses of the song, which he's never really taken like a lead vocal role.
Yeah, we
either.
looked at each other on stage last night with, you're playing an arena and Dave doesn't sing typically. And when he walked to the front of the stage and sang, we kind of looked at each other like, I wonder if he's like crapping his pants.
Like, this is finally happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, it was great.
It was awesome, yeah. But, yeah, for Dave, I think it was probably like a bit of like a holy, I don't know if we can swear, but.
Oh, go for it.
I'm sure he was, he hadn't probably thought about it either before that happened. And it's like, oh, we're playing this. Oh, shit, I got to sing. Okay. Thousands of people. But he nailed it.
I was supposed to say, how'd it go over?
He's a professional, that guy.
Yeah.
That song lyrically for me, it's very interesting because it sometimes feels like it's about a family dispute. Other times it almost feels like it's a fight for survival. Huh. It's very interesting. I was wondering what your take is on it.
Well, I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
That's actually an interesting, family dispute and survival. I think you're right on both counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna get. It's up for interpretation.
Exactly. Yeah, the lyrics are a little bit vague, so it is that it is very open to interpretation. It can mean kind of whatever you want it to mean.
Yeah, I almost feel like if we told you like the full inside scoop, it might spoil your ability to interpret it
and feel what it means to you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it must be asked, is Land of the Living a taste for what's to come from an EP record? Haven't been able to really find much on that.
That's a good question. I think it's record.
Okay.
That's the plan. I think we're going to be recording very soon, actually, probably spring into summer, and hopefully have something released fall or winter.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
You also posted a video, just speaking of exciting things, where, Tim, you were building a crib for your
I
daughter. I just say congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a handy woodworker or anything like that, but you can find anything online. So, with the right directions, yeah.
Takes after his idol, JC.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Who are going to be some of the first artists that you play for her?
Oh, records. We kind of already do. I mean, around the house, in utero, she's listening to a lot of
Oh, Nirvana. Good choice.
Yeah. Crushing Nirvana in the living room. And then she's just kicking the crap out of the womb.
Yeah.
She has, my wife listens to a ton of Young the Giant, so that's probably going to be a tastemaker for her.
I'm sure she's getting some Beyonce in there, too.
She gets a little
if I know your wife.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. And then I probably bore her with my singer-songwriter, kind of Jason Isbell's and Ryan Adams and stuff like that. So,
has the joke metal made its way in there yet?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably not.
Okay, not yet.
So that band is called Next Level Shit.
Yeah, I didn't know if when you sent me the email, if you were just saying hey, this tune is Next Level Shit, or if that was the band name.
That too. We're talking about that, because we were hanging out talking about that joke band where I was writing metal songs because they're huge fans of Steel Panther. And I was I got one for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we'll have to put some headphones on her belly and start playing her dad's joke metal band.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She'll love it.
I bet. Well, let's wrap everything up. Is there anything you want to leave with all of your fans who'll be viewing the interview? Just any parting words?
Geez, I don't know. We thank you guys for listening to the Tease, and we're gonna have some new, really exciting stuff happening this year. Can't wait.
Can't wait either. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
Of course. And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See you next time.
Yeah.